Now that's the way to push up the flag and capture it. That's the way to go in there full force with the defensive assistance of the guys with the riot shield. And yeah guys, it was a pretty nice thing to go in there, take all those guys out and capture that flag. This game had a lot of highlights, a lot of kills, and I would like to share it with you. But apart from that, I would like to talk about the channel, how it came to be, because this is quite a different story from the one that I told earlier about how I started YouTube and what got me into it. Well, there were several iterations of this channel that you see right now, because before that I decided to just experiment with YouTube, to try out my luck and to see what I can do with my gameplays. And first off I had a different channel, and yeah, I hopped on from channel to channel because I couldn't remember my credentials. Oh well, I was an amnesiac dude back there. I was a guy who just couldn't remember a password, or maybe I just didn't take YouTube too seriously. Maybe I didn't want to get involved or something like that. I don't know what happened back there, but I was using a Dazzle, I was using a mic that it wasn't that good, and yeah, generally the quality wasn't that great overall. That is why I was having a hard time. My software wasn't up to par as well. I wasn't using the greatest software out there. I wasn't using Sony Vegas. I wasn't doing all those things that commentators do nowadays. And what I wanted to do was evolve from that, take it one step further. And this is why I decided to just permanently create a channel that I should remember, permanently create a channel that I can create content for, and this was The Lonely Hunter. That is why I made also a transition to another console. I decided to make a fully fresh and new beginning, and this is why I hopped on there. Currently there weren't many of my friends playing on that console. That is why I named myself The Lonely Hunter, and I started that channel with the inspiration to do something right with YouTube, to do something right with my gameplays, because the other channels that I have created were not at the direction that I was aiming, were not at the direction that I was focusing on most of the time, because I was going for the sub for subs, I was going for all those small things that other channels try to go for, and this wasn't a success for me. I mean, I didn't enjoy myself making content for those channels, because those channels didn't seem to have any future for me, but this channel seems to have some bright future, and I believe that I have the potential to bring the content that I love to watch in this channel. I like to bring gameplays on this channel because I believe that I enjoy myself more doing that, and this is why I got my graphics on, this is why I got my Photoshop things up on the channel, my backgrounds, everything that I wanted to tweak a bit and to create myself. So everything you see right here is my effort trying to, trying to expand as a gamer and trying to expand as a content creator, because I decided to share more and more things as we progress. I decided to, and look at that thing. Oh man, I wanted to spray that guy down so bad that I was overexcited right there. So yeah, I want to bring some entertaining gameplay on this channel, opposing to what I was doing on the other channels, because on the other channels it was just a tryout, and just from that tryout I learned some things. It was a useful experience, because I really learned one thing that made the difference, and this one was not to follow the crowd. I mean, of course you can do your thing on YouTube, but it is based on a general idea, but you don't have to copy exactly word by word ideas from others, and this is what brings your channel down. This is what makes you one with the others, and I was pretty nervous with the other channels. I wasn't that kind of guy. I wasn't so chilled with my commentaries, and this is why the result wasn't that great. The result wasn't appealing to myself. So that is why I stopped it. That is why I said, that's enough. I'm gonna make something better. I'm gonna make something bigger. It is gonna be in a way that I can enjoy it. It is gonna be in a way that others can enjoy it as well if they want to. And this is why I created The Lonely Hunter. It was a step forward for me, because at that time I was able to use my software. I was able to use all the things that I wanted in order for me to make my channel bigger, better, and more entertaining. So this is it, guys. Here you have it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.